Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ziona here, back again with another Warcraft Rumble PvP-oriented video. And today we're going to be focusing on the Bloodlust Grom Hellscream deck. It's a very solid deck. I'd say it's a little below average in PvP. I like to play it in a rather unique way as compared to a lot of other people, but I feel that this is the version of the deck with the most synergy. But by all means, you can replace a lot of these cards. Basically, the entirety of the deck is just relying off of Grom's Bloodlust and taking advantage of those Bloodlusted cards for positive trades. A lot of people play Bruiser Grom Bloodlust, but I'm not a big fan of that build. I think there is more synergy in a build like this, and we're going to explain it. Looking at the deck here, we have Execute. This is your bread and butter card, at least in the way that I like to play it. Most people don't even run Execute. You rarely see this card except for maybe Janna's Spell Cycle. But I think it fits this deck perfectly, as my Grom, unfortunately, is only level 12, so he's only going to drop in game for like level 4, so he's going to not be super useful except for the Bloodlust. But eventually we're going to get his talent, Savage Strikes. It's going to allow you to deal double damage to opponents below 50% health, which is why we're taking the Execute, because the Execute is just going to drop your opponents to half health, allowing you to have permanent bonus damage to the targets that you execute. Allowing for very, very positive trades. We also have, for that reason, Ghoul. Ghoul is only a 2-drop, super tanky, and we're taking Taste for Blood. Exact same talent, more or less. Deal 50% bonus damage to enemies below 50% health. Very similar, but Grom does double damage. But those are our kill units, more or less. That's what's going to be doing a lot of our single target trade damage for those good trades. We're going to be fighting with them and then executing large masses of enemy minis, taking positive trades. All the while, we're going to be healing them up with Frostwolf Shaman. Frostwolf Shaman, we're going to be taking Earth Shield on. It's certainly her best talent. And that's going to armor up our cards, making it even harder for them to take positive trades into us. We don't have Zap or Chain Lightning or a spell other than Execute, you'll notice. But we're taking Skeletons. We're running them with Questing Buddies because we're going to want to have that bonus armor and resist on our Skeletons, allowing them to not be one-shot by towers so that you can steal opponent chest at the beginning of the game with them. We can also use these to take out enemy miner. So realistically, it's our replacement for Chain Lightning that fits into this deck better, because those Skeletons being unbound, we can slip on tower when Grom is there to deal some significant damage, or you can put them on, mage units and stuff. Our only splash defense that we're running is Huntress. This is simply because I don't have a decent level Ogre Mage. I don't have a decent level, Black Rock Pyromancer. Any air splash elemental units. You'll see I don't really have any elemental damage. But that's okay. It works just fine with Huntress. That's what I'm running, but I would recommend, if you guys run this deck, that you replace the Huntress with Ogre Mage or Blackrock Pyromancer, as having an all-physical deck is pretty unfortunate. Even though this card is quite good with Bloodlust, it's still pretty good. I'd still rather have some elemental threat, but this is what I've got, and this is what we're using. We've also got here Griffin Rider, which is our single target air threat. Does a absolute metric ton of damage. I don't have any talents on it, but that's okay. When we do get our talent, we're going to be taking Airdrop, as that's her best talent, and it also fits the deck. So basically the deck is all of our cards are buffed by Grom's Bloodlust, dropping everything to half health, which allows Grom and Ghoul to do bonus damage, as well as we're armoring our cards with our healer like Grom and Ghoul, and we're also leveling them up with our Griffin Rider. All the while we have Splash in the back if we need it, and some Unbound to deal with troublesome cards. It's pretty stock standard. There's really no crazy mechanics to the deck. Just play better than your opponent. It's a mid-range deck. I don't mind it. It's pretty good. I've seen some people do very, very well with Grom decks. This is, I feel, the best one, in my opinion, even though this Ghoul is replaceable with your Stonehoof Tauren if you like that card more, as it does more damage. And the Huntress obviously should be replaced with Elemental Splash. Also, these skeletons can be replaced with Worgen if you prefer it. There's a lot of different swaps you can have in a deck like this. A lot of people play Grom more bruisery than I do, but I feel this is the most consistent deck. It has the most synergy between cards. It's just overall a very cool way to play it. So we're going to jump into some PvP, show you how the deck works. It's basically just a standard deck, really. It's not going to have anything crazy cool, but you'll see our beneficial trades and extended fights with the Execute and all the Bloodlusted cards. You'll see really where the power comes from. So out the gates, we're going to try and steal his chest. You'll see it won't die. Ooh, unfortunate. We didn't get it. That's okay. But you'll see it doesn't die to a singular tower shot. That's why we run it. I'm going to armor up our Grom here. Look, it's like he's doing a real hard push over there. I think we drop our Splash behind the tower. That's okay. And we wait for an Execute here. Oh, you son of a bastard. God, do I ever hate that card. What a joke. Skillless nonsense. That's okay. Well, now we know that he's running Banshee. What a pain in the butt. I hate people like that. Just a skillless card. Sorry, cat's jumping up on the windowsill here. Well, that Banshee's going to be quite difficult for us to deal with. Is he also... I thought he was running Living Bomb there for a second, too. I was going to lose my mind. As long as we push on the side with the Huntress, he's going to have a real hard time getting that Banshee out. We're just watching for the Banshee to drop an Execute if we have to. Things are going really well so far. Just going to Execute to remove most of the health on that Abomination. And there's his Banshee. Not bad. He's quite below us in level. But as you can see, I mean, it's your pretty standard deck. It doesn't play absolutely crazy or anything like that. It's just a good deck. As you can see, we've got easy control of mid. We'll just let him take that. No worries. Looks like we get a nice free quick win here. As you can see, Execute also does a ton of damage to enemy bases and towers. So, you know, if it does get to that overtime, you can actually just hit their base with your Unbound Skeletons along with Execute. And normally you'll do more damage unless they're running something like a Thalnos. Let's jump into another one, try and find a higher level opponent who can put up a real serious fight against us. But it's a good deck. I like it a lot. I wouldn't say it's like super top tier or anything like that. But it is probably the best deck, in my opinion, that Grom has. I think with the release of some newer Horde cards and stuff like that, you'll see this deck really picking up. I also might not like it as much because I do not have that bonus damage on Grom to half health targets. But, you know, that's just the way she rolls sometimes. You just don't got the luck, right? So, we're going to actually armor our Ghoul on this one. Just kind of seeing what they're doing here. Chickens. Get rid of those chickens with this Huntress here. Okay, so he's got a Hogger. Oh, sorry, low power mode. That's looking pretty good already. Just gonna wait till he connects the tower with that. Kill it there. Do I Execute here? Oh my goodness. Those chickens are pretty annoying. That's okay. We're just going to stack up a slow push here. And you can see the skeletons here get the bloodlust from Grom and just do a ton of damage. See that? It's absurd. Ooh, did I get it? Okay, I got it in time. Get that 50% bonus damage from the ghoul. Let him heal up. You can see how well ghoul works with that execute. Just being able to heal after he kills something on top of doing the bonus damage. It's just it's a pretty nice combo. Let's get him bloodlusted. Let's get some armor on this guy. Oh, I'm a little too far away. How did he kill my ghoul, I wonder? Where did my ghoul go? Did I not drop it? I thought I did. Maybe I'm losing my mind. That's strange. I could have sworn I had a ghoul in that lane. Nice, steady so far. I mean, as you can see, there's really no super crazy mechanics or gameplay here. It's just your standard gameplay. It's just winning through better trades than your opponent. His Hogger's getting a little out of control, but that's okay. Oh no, that was a mistake. Oh no. Whoopsies. His Hogger is becoming a problem here. Late game Hogger decks are rough. Oh my god, look at him. Let's execute. Try and get the kill here. Jesus. That Hogger is scary. That's okay. We're doing all right still. We're doing all right. All right, we're going to get our skellies down. Hopefully we can get this. Nice. Good, good, good. Oh, I'm trolling. I'm not playing smart. Okay. All right, it's looking okay. We got to watch for that Hogger. That thing is absolutely terrifying. There it is. There's the execute down. Oh, he's level 9. He can't even do half health. Yeah, currently in PvP, it's like every time you play your leader, it's getting more and more levels. It's kind of silly. Look at like it's level 10 now. That's just absurd. Like I can't even execute it. Man, what a pain this is. This guy does like his Hogger being able to level over and over again because of this weird PvP event is just goofy. It makes Hogger like unstoppable. We've only got a couple of seconds here. I've done enough damage to his deck or to his base that I can just start executing him in the face. I just do not want Hogger to connect. Jeez, man, what a scary deck that is in this PvP event. I'm telling you, him, Hogger, and Rend Blackhand right now are just out of control. I don't think they should be running this in competitive play. Here we go. Heroes Resolve. Every time you're playing your leader, it's leveling up like infinitely. So in like a Hogger cycle, that's absolutely absurd. But that's the deck, ladies and gentlemen. There's not a lot to it. Just some positive, nice trades. Try and fight for extended fights in the lane. Normally, Hoggers wouldn't be that ridiculous. Like I would have normally smashed that deck, even though I started struggling towards late game against it. But it's a middle of the pack deck. It's not bad. If you like Grom, this is, in my opinion, like I said, the best deck for him. Aside from maybe swapping this Huntress out for some Splash Elemental. But thanks again for watching, guys. I hope this helped. I hope you pick up the deck and you do good with it. Let me know in the comments what you think of the deck if you do end up running something similar to this. or even how you like to run your Groms, because he can be played in a billion different ways and into success. You can even throw in just all Horde cards if you want. Lots of ways to play Grom. But thanks for watching again, guys. You guys have a good one, and keep on rumbling.